Because in this prayer, my lord, no one will be prejudiced as of stage.
After the selection process is completed. If selection anybody has got wrongly, and if it has been established, his name will go. Thereafter, whose name will come, that's we do not know. I will be beseeching to your lordships kindly, Lord, do not interfere at this stage now. And your lordships are not interfering in number of matters. A number of matters that I am grateful to your lordships. But the allegation regarding recommendation after the third round of counseling post expiry of the panel in that matter are misplaced. Because it was firstly recommendation process was delayed due to legal so and so. And second, my lord, the main submission would be who would be tainted has been said by the Supreme Court itself. And who are untainted, that has been said by the Supreme Court also. The waitlisted candidates of 2016 who didn't get the chance, they cannot make a road and path in this selection process by saying so. It is only their case is that 2016, those who are listed, those who have not been recommended, waitlisted or not recommended, they should be treated as an untainted. That is not the scope of the Supreme Court judgment. With great respect, I tell you, lords. And Lord, kindly do not pass any directions we have given. Let them go, see, watch everything, and those who are working, those who are working up to 31st December, they will be treated as untainted.
Please come. My lord, there are also other prayers, but as an interim measure, my lord, I am praying this. Because in this prayer, my lord, no one will be prejudiced as of stage, and the sanctity of the examination instill confidence among public. Because again, my lord, but why did the Supreme Court pass such type of orders? Because they were tainted candidates, they were allowing.
Good question.
Lord, here no case of fraud has been made out now.
Maybe as an interim.
No. But not to satisfy public confidence is in different concept, not here.
Yes, tainted candidate was allowed. That
public
is why
confidence is a different question.
So the second SLST within bracket 80, comma 2025 in respect of classes 9 and 10. Stop. The petitioners have participated in the recruitment process. Stop. They pray for a direction upon the commission for publishing
it's 28.
the entire list of candidates with full details who have not been found to be specifically tainted in the public domain. Stop. Submission of the petitioners is that the same is required to be published. For proper implementation of the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court on 26th November 2025. In a special leave petition within bracket civil, diary number 46049/2025. In the matter of Bibek Paria and others versus the state of West Bengal and others. Step. It has been submitted that the Honorable Supreme Court was pleased to direct the High Court to ensure not direct, observe, that the High Court shall ensure that none of the tainted candidates are permitted to slip through in the fresh selections, be it on any pretext. Stop. Paragraph. Attention of the court has been drawn to the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court on 3rd April 2025 in Civil Appeal number 4800 of 2024 in the matter of State of West Bengal versus Boishaki Bhattacharya within bracket Chatterjee and others. Reported in 2025 SCC Online SC 719. Paragraph 31. Wherein the Honorable Supreme Court specifically held that the counseling process and the appointments made to the post of assistant teachers for classes 9, 10 and 11, 12 after expiry of the panel is illegal and contrary to the rules. It has been submitted that the list of tainted candidates published by the Commission does not contain the names of candidates who were called for counseling and given appointment after the expiry of the panel. Stop. The list of tainted candidates only consists the names of candidates in respect of whom there is issue with regard to the OMR, rank jumping, out of panel appointment. Only these three heads or any other head?
No, these three heads, they have public expiry, they have not public.
William sentence. And, and out of panel appointment. Step. It has been submitted that the that as per the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, the candidates who were called for counseling and provided appointment after the expiry of the panel ought to be treated as tainted candidates, and their names should also be published and be brought to the public domain. Step. Apart from the above, there are other prayers of the petitioner. Step. The prayer for publication of the list of the untainted and specifically not tainted candidates is only an interim relief which the petitioners are praying. Stop paragraph. the aforesaid submission and prayer of the petitioners is opposed by the commission. Stop. It has been submitted. আমি সব জায়গায় petitioners বলেছি, it will be petitioner. Action আছে. It has been submitted that the commission, in compliance of the direction passed by the court, has already published the list of tainted candidates. So, there is no direction upon the commission for publication of the list of untainted or not specifically tainted candidates. The petitioner cannot be permitted to convince the court to go for a, not go, to conduct a roving inquiry contrary to the direction passed by the Honorable Supreme Court. Stop. The according to the commission, all directions for publication have been acted upon. Stop. It has been submitted that the candidates who are still in service have to be taken as untainted candidates. Stuff. Paragraph. I have heard the submission made on behalf of both the parties. Stuff. The Supreme Court time and again has made the stand extremely clear that none of the tainted candidates are permitted to slip through in the fresh selections, comma, be it on any pretext. Stop. The Honorable Supreme Court specifically held that the counseling process and the appointments made to the post of assistant teachers for classes 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 after the expiry of the panel is illegal and contrary to the rules. Stop. It has been brought to the notice of the court that the panel in question was published by the West Bengal Central School Service Commission. কি বললাম? That the final panel in respect of selected candidates with reference to first SLST-2016 for recruitment of assistant teachers in classes 9 and 10 was published by the commission with a notification dated 12th March 2018. Stop. The West Bengal School Service Commission, bracket open, selection for appointment to the posts of teachers for classes 9 and 10 in secondary and higher secondary schools, bracket close, rules, comma 2016, has been placed before the court. Stop. Rule 15 of the 2016 rules specifying the validity of the panel and the waiting list has been relied upon. Stop. The same mentions that each panel and waiting list shall remain valid for 1 year from the date of publication of the panel and waiting list or the date of advertisement for the next selection test, whichever is earlier. Stop. It has not been brought to the notice of no order, notification or any contemporaneous document has been placed before this court in support of the submission to prove that the validity of the panel stood extended beyond the statutory time period. Stop. In such a situation, the date of expiry of the final panel published by the commission has to be taken as 11th or 12th March 2019. Stop. Any counseling or appointment given to the candidates in respect of classes 9 and 10 and 11 and 12.
Well, different 11, 12 is different.
9 and 10 would be beyond the statutory time limit. Stop. The Supreme Court has consciously used the expression within quotes, be it on any pretext, in the order dated 26th of November 2025. The same, not same, the aforesaid expression, in the opinion of the court, would certainly include the candidates who, according to the Supreme Court, were given illegal appointments beyond the expiry of the panel. Stop. The commission, for reasons best known, did not publish the names of those candidates who were directed to appear for counseling and provided appointment beyond the expiry of the panel. Stop. For complying the direction passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, the Commission has to ensure that the selection process that is being conducted in accordance with the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court remains absolutely corruption-free comma, transparent, and fair. Stop. Till the list of tainted candidates is not properly prepared and published, comma, it will not be possible for the commission or the contesting candidates as to who may be treated as the untainted or the specifically not tainted ones. Stop. In line with the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, the Commission ought to publish a proper list including all heads which the Supreme Court found to be illegal. Stop. Next. If the Commission is not willing to publish such a list of tainted candidates, comma, then it has to be assumed that anybody whose name is not anybody whose name does not feature in the list of tainted candidates has to be taken as an untainted or not specifically tainted one, comma. In such a situation, there is high possibility that the candidates who were provided the opportunity of counseling and issued appointment letter beyond the statutory time period may slip through and the same may pollute the entire selection process all over again. Stuff. The candidature of such candidates may again be challenged before the court of law, leading to uncertainty in the selection process. It is the earlier selection process which was initiated in the year 2016 stood set aside by the order passed by the Honorable Division Bench of this court in the year 2024, and the same has been upheld by the Honorable Supreme Court with certain modifications in the year 2025. The candidature of the candidates ought not to be put under jeopardy on repeated occasions. Stop. After all, the job would be the source of life and livelihood of the candidates who may be selected in the ongoing recruitment process. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the interim relief sought for by the petitioner stands allowed. Stop. The commission is directed to publish a proper list of tainted candidates containing all heads which were found by the Honorable Supreme Court as illegal. Stop. The matter is made returnable once again on. Yes, please.
Not specifically found to be tainted, that list.
Kindly seize the interim relief prayer.
It's there.
31. Page 31.
Yes.
An order directing the respondent concerned to forthwith publish the entire list with full details of all candidates who are not specifically found to be tainted and who do not fall under the purview of any unlawful appointment obtained through rank job.
A separate list including names of the candidates who have been found to be untainted or not specifically tainted shall also be published.
But excluding those categories.
So that the candidates, so that such candidates may be saved from the stigma which they are currently facing in public. Yes, the matter is made returnable on 8th of January 2026.
Malad, just kindly specify that a list of candidates who are not specifically found to be tainted other than those 4 categories.
I have kept one category in the list of tainted candidates, which means the other becomes minus that.
Well, and kindly frame a time limit that they should publish within 1 week or so.
Forthwith publication.
Since your lordship has hold that March 2019 is the cut-off date for expiry of panel ballot in item
The affidavit of service be kept with the record.
Well, this was the subject matter in item number 41, your lordship last stock is
Item number 41,
we have filed also,
some
my lord.
orders of High Court, my lord, where
Well, item number 9 is class 11.
1 minute.
Well, this has to be, my lord, adjudicated because item number 41, my lord, we have made a CAN application. My lord,
1 minute. This is item 7 going on. It will be called on one by one. Whatever you've got to say, you please say at that point of time.
since your lordship has